For the first time ever, a show car has been shipped from South Africa just in time for Gravity Show this weekend at the NEC. Hi guys, Parm at Car Audio and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm doing something a little bit different, something that I've never done before, purely because I'm quite humbled by the person that I'm actually going to be interviewing today. Now listen, we all know that most of us struggle to get cars ready for shows the night before. We're working on it till the early hours of the morning just to get your show car to a show the next day. But to have to get it ready 6 weeks prior, to get it on a container, to get it to the UK, that's a whole different level. And there's only one man that I know that has done that, and that is Chip from Chicano Customs, all the way in South Africa. That is right. For the first time ever, a show car has been shipped from South Africa just in time for Gravity Show this weekend at the NEC. Everyone, welcome Chip. Chip.
Hey brother,
how are you doing, bro?
Thanks for having me.
You all right?
Yeah, lekker. Thanks so much,
Take
brother.
a seat, man. Now, Chip runs a restoration company in South Africa, in Joburg?
Johannesburg, yes.
In Johannesburg. Correct. They restore cars, they do resprays, they do interior retrims, they do air suspension, alloy wheels, they do the lot. Chip, you know what? I am so humbled that you rang me. Look, we've known each other for probably a couple of years now.
Yeah.
We've been Instagram friends 100%,
and everything. Yes.
You lot know how it works. You probably got more Instagram friends than real friends at the minute, but I'm really happy to say Chip is like a brother now. He rang me up a few months, 2 months ago?
2 months ago, yeah.
2 months ago and said, Parm, am I able to ship my car over to you? Can you store it for me? Because I'm shipping it over for Gravity Show. And do you know what? I was actually quite humbled that you did that. And you know what? Thanks very much for trusting us with your car.
Cool, bro, cool.
Now, your first time in the UK?
First, yeah, definitely first time. I'm enjoying it. I'm loving the car scene. The people are amazing. I mean, the hospitality we've been receiving is insane, bro.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Tell us a bit about yourself. How long have you been into cars and stuff?
Okay, so I've been building cars for the past 22 years.
22 years?
Yeah, 22, even though I look much younger.
But bruv, you only look like 25 yourself.
Nice, but I see why we get along.
So 22 years,
yeah.
How did it all start for you?
Bro, so I started playing with the Matchbox cars when I was a kid.
As we all did.
As we all did, yeah, you know,
yeah.
and building up Legos and stuff like that. And I always thought to myself, I really want to get into it.
Yeah.
And I was fortunate enough to get an apprenticeship at Nissan South Africa.
Oh, Nissan in South Africa. Oh,
yes,
awesome.
Yes, so I actually worked on the assembly line. I was assembling cars. So that's where my love came from.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
So then obviously from there, you decided to set up your own workshop.
Yes. Like you guys, I got into sound first.
Okay.
Yeah, and I started building sound cars. We were doing some amazing builds.
So base cars in South Africa used to be a big thing,
yeah,
right?
It was.
Is it still big?
It still is, especially the taxis. I don't know.
Taxis?
Yes, taxis. So there's an in thing. The minibuses, you guys call it minibuses. I think we call it taxis.
Okay.
And I used to build killer systems for them.
Really?
Yeah, and that's how it started.
Wow.
Yeah.
Obviously, being in South Africa, you know, comes with its issues.
Yeah.
You know,
a lot.
You have, so if you're working late, all of a sudden the electricity is going to go because there's a curfew on electricity.
Yes.
How do you work around stuff like that?
Bro, so we have two options.
Yeah.
Right? A lot of businesses have closed down because of load shedding.
Okay.
But obviously in South Africa, there's always challenges. You got to be resilient. So we either opt for a generator, but the problem with the generator is the fuel price is exorbitant. So I thought to myself, okay, cool, I can't now go and spend like 40,000 rands on fuel every month because as a business, you don't cater for that. So I've got an arrangement with my guys. We work overtime and I pay them overtime.
Okay.
So the hours that we lose during the day, we try and cover it up a bit in the week.
Yeah.
And the overtime rate is actually cheaper than the fuel if I had to get a generator.
There you go.
So
That's your business mind working there,
isn't it? Business mind, yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
So moving on to, you guys have probably already seen a little bit of it in the background. It's a BMW E9. Now, This car's quite special.
Very special.
Why?
It's a 2-owner car.
You're the second owner?
Second owner.
Yeah.
The first owner obviously had it from brand new.
Yeah.
But he was a famous doctor.
Okay.
And he relocated a lot around the world. So he stayed in Netherlands, Germany, America, and South Africa.
Okay.
And the car's actually got full service history from BMW at every country it was in.
And so you've got that all backed
Got
up?
that, yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. And when did you acquire the car?
You can say about 6 months ago. So a funny story. I have an addictive personality. So before I bought this car, I bought a 325 IS, which is a rare E30 that you guys never got in the UK. So there's only 508 made.
Well, we got a 318 IS.
318 IS, yeah, which is good as long as it's got the IS badge, I suppose. But you guys were fortunate. I mean, you guys got E30 cabriolets, E30 station wagons, E30 M3.
Yeah.
So you guys were fortunate. So anyway, I bought a 325 IS.
Okay.
Took delivery of the car.
Yeah.
But the guy agreed that I could only pay him once I confirmed the car is a 325 IS. So I messaged my contact at BMW. Took him about 2 or 3 days to confirm.
Yeah.
He confirmed it's an IS. I let the guy know, and I asked him for banking details. He pulled out of the deal. So I'm the type of person where if I want something, I want it. If I don't get it, I have that itch and I need to scratch it.
Then you need to go and find what you want.
Something else, yeah. And this car kept on popping up, and I thought to myself, this will be a nice car. I always wanted one. And I seen the ones that are obviously in the UK. There's the silver one that's bagged.
Yeah, we bagged that. I think we've done it over lockdown, actually.
Is it?
And just recently, it's gone to our good friends at Just E30s.
Okay.
I think they did an engine overhaul on it.
Nice.
But yeah, that's a lovely car.
Yeah, it's
Very
a stunning
nice
car. So that was kind of my inspiration.
Really?
So in a way, indirectly, I'm telling you that you guys are my inspiration. So well done.
Thank you, mate. Thank you.
No, but serious, bro. Your guys' car scene here is next level.
The car scene here, you know, in recent... It's crazy. People are, you know, spending money on their cars, making them 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
And if you're into cars, the UK is a good place to be, I think.
No, definitely. The short few days that I'm here, the cars that I've seen, it's like my wife expected me to post pictures of Buckingham Palace and stuff like that. I'm only posting pictures of cars one way because I'm a car guy.
Well, that's why you're here, right?
Of course.
Hey, listen, I got your drink earlier on.
Oh, thank you, brother. And it's my favorite.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Brilliant. So we'll do a walk around of the car in a few minutes, but is this the original color on the car?
It is to a certain extent.
Okay.
It's the original color I bought the car with. The original color is Chamonix beige.
Okay.
Yeah, so I built this car because I actually ran something on YouTube, on my YouTube channel, where I asked my followers to choose cars that I could build.
Okay.
And the reason why we chose this car is because we thought it had the least amount of work. The only work we were supposed to do is bag the car, wheels, interior, and the front spoiler.
Okay.
But when we started with the car, we noticed that there was a lot of rust, a lot of imperfections, so we had to repaint the car. But I was scared to go back to the original color because of the time frame. So I chose to go with this color, but make it base coat, clear coat, just to give it a bit more of a modern feel.
I dare to ask, how long did this take you to get ready to get it on that container to head for the UK?
Okay, so you can see I'm going bald. I lost a lot of hair because of the time frame.
Okay.
So ideally it was just under 6 weeks.
Okay.
But 6 weeks with possibly about 2 to 3 times a day load shedding. So that would mean we'd lose about 6 hours in a day with no electricity.
Are you serious?
And I had to put the build, or the way we structured it is clients' cars take preference. So we build it during working hours. This car had to be done after hours.
Of course, listen, you know, being a business owner, and I'm sure you'll understand, the paying customers
are priority.
They're a priority, and your own projects are always left
one side
on the back burner.
Yeah.
and you do them when you have some downtime.
Of course.
But in your case, you've obviously had to do it after hours.
Yes, with no electricity.
And I remember you were telling me yesterday that you were detailing the car after it had been sprayed using torches.
Yes, exactly.
Wow,
It was insane. And a
challenging.
lot of hidden surprises. The car as it stands, I'm happy with it, but like for example, we didn't have enough time to bake the car. I couldn't flat and polish the car correctly because the paint hadn't cured 100%.
But someone's coming to do that tomorrow,
yeah, tomorrow,
right?
luckily, yeah. So
guys, we've got a detailer coming in tomorrow. He's going to flat and polish the car, give it probably a 2-stage polish.
yeah.
And it's going to get loaded into a trailer on Friday morning, early morning, and it's going to head over to the NEC. And I mean, this video is going to probably go out after Gravity, but it's going to Gravity show at NEC. So yeah, hopefully you would have seen it. If you go to Gravity, you will definitely see this car there. Make sure you keep a lookout for it. We're going to throw up Chip's Instagram and his YouTube channel. We'll throw up links to that, so you can also go. Please give them a follow. They're doing incredible things in South Africa, and obviously my family being from East Africa, you know, it's pretty close to my heart as well, and I'm really humbled that, you know, you've been able to make it. So this has obviously been a dream of yours to get a show car to the UK.
Yes, and I mean, you and I had a conversation the other day. I'm following you guys from the Max Power magazine back in the day.
Come on, that was like 15, 20
Bro.
years. For real?
Yeah, you have no idea. Like, and as soon as I posted the Sky and as soon as we did the live video on Instagram, like I've gotten DMs. People actually want me to WhatsApp call them so they can meet you and Raj.
Oh,
that's how much of a following you guys have.
We're really not that famous. We're really
no,
not
you guys are
celebrities,
famous.
but you know what? That means a real lot to me, man.
Oh, cool, bro.
In terms of your car, I love it. It looks absolutely amazing.
Thanks.
Obviously, being on airbags helps because I'm airbags all the way, so that's always a plus point.
Yeah.
Let's take a walk around the car and let's show you guys in more detail what this car's about. Right, well, let's take a closer look at Chip's amazing E9. Now, I've just noticed the number plate.
Yeah.
Is that a private plate?
It is a private plate.
What does it read?
It's called Inkabi.
Inkabi.
Yeah, Inkabi. So that means hitman. Yeah.
Hitman.
Yeah.
Listen, do I need to be worried at this point?
Not really, not really. But yeah. So the whole name came about where, because the car is so rare, I mean, this is the only bagged E9 in Africa. There is quite a few E9s here and there, but none of them are bagged, so this is the first one. And we kind of came up with the name where if you take a bagged E9 to a car show, you're kind of killing it.
Okay.
And you're a hitman. So,
okay.
You know, so that's the whole story behind it.
And what engine does this have? It's a 2.8. 2.8.
Yeah, 2800
straight
CS.
six?
Yeah. Dual carburetor system. Very nice motor.
Oh, it's carburetor, not even injection.
No.
How old is the car? Over 40 years old? No.
Yeah, 1970.
That's older. This car's older than me.
Yeah.
That's saying something.
Yeah.
Pop the hood, man. Let's take a look at the engine.
Cool.
Have you done anything under the engine, mate?
So what we've done is I've left the motor stock. We've done a lot of chroming and color coding.
Okay.
So I think the engine bay is probably one of my favorite. In fact, out of all my cars that I own, this is probably the nicest engine bay.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, this is going to be special. Let's have a look. Oh, mate. Oh, man.
So yeah, so the idea behind it was to obviously try and get the engine bay to match the exterior of the car.
That is
so yeah.
That's amazing.
There is one thing, again, because of time, I would have loved to have done a lot more painting on the motor, a little bit more chroming, but time was against us.
Listen, you know, these projects, especially when it's your own project,
Yeah.
it just takes, you
Long.
can be going for a very long time, changing bits, you know,
It's never done.
and it's never done.
Yeah.
It's like being a builder. Your house is never finished.
Yes,
right? You know what I
100%.
mean? The same thing applies to when you're running your own shop.
Yeah.
But this actually, for the age of the car, this looks super
Yeah.
clean. And I, to be honest, I love the way you've kept like all the chrome bits. It looks proper authentic.
Thanks, brother.
Let's wheels.
Wheels. Let's talk wheels.
Let's talk wheels now. BBS RSs.
Yeah. So in South Africa,
Yeah.
we struggle a lot with split wheels. The split wheels are quite expensive, and you don't get hardware. So I wanted to import lips barrels, but the time frame and the cost factor.
Okay.
So we've got a very good company, High Tech Mag Repairs. They're one of my sponsors. You'll see them on the car.
Okay.
So they are the kings when it comes to the wheel game in South Africa.
Okay.
So I phoned them up and they managed to get on board. So the wheels originally were 16-inch, stepped to 17-inch.
Yep.
And you'll be fooled by thinking the wheels are actually broad. They're not broad. The front is 7.5J. The rear is 8.5J.
Is that all?
Yeah, that's it.
So they must have had a very high ET.
Yeah, very high. So
And they're RS what? 301s?
I think so.
Who cares? They
Yeah,
look good, right?
yeah.
They look absolutely fantastic.
Yeah,
And the rubber bands.
yeah.
That is
So
like.
yeah, so these are stretch tires.
Yeah.
They're quite popular in South Africa.
What,
So-
even with all the potholes?
Yeah, even with all the potholes. So the thing is, before you drive your car, you got to plan your route.
Oh,
So you
okay.
got to send someone to count the potholes,
Listen,
and you go in the
We're
opposite
having
way.
the same problem. We've
I
got
believe
more
so.
potholes than flat road at the minute.
Yeah.
It's absolute madness. But
Yeah.
then that's the good thing about having air suspension.
Of
man.
course,
You know what I
yeah, 100%.
mean? Flawless. I'm still, since the day it arrived in the container,
Yeah.
what, 2 days ago now,
Yes, yes, yes.
I haven't been able to stop looking at it. It's just the stance on it, the drop on it, it looks absolutely killer. In terms of, is there any audio in this?
Yeah, so I've just got a set of 6x9s and the standard radio.
Okay.
I don't know if I want to do an audio upgrade. I don't plan on driving the car much. It's more like I own it now, wow, and I want to admire it, you know?
It's more for shipping country to country,
Yes, country
going
to
different-
country, exactly. So yeah, so audio is standard.
Yeah.
One thing I can say is that I was fortunate enough to be able to get some parts from BMW for this car, yeah.
Awesome.
So for example, we got the corner indicators, I got the grille or the fins there. There is a few other parts that is on back order. It actually arrived now as I'm here in UK.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so stuff like the center grille,
Yeah.
these pieces here. So there's a few odds and ends that I have ordered, including the sunroof rubber. And actually we're going to talk about this in a bit.
Are we?
Yeah.
Was it a bit of a...
Yeah, it's a nightmare, and I don't understand the reasoning behind it, because the sunroof rubber actually sits like that. We actually phoned BMW and they sent one of their guys out and they actually showed us how to fit the rubber, and that's how the rubber fits. So when I get back to SA, I need to try and source a rubber that sits a bit better than
So
that.
it's flat.
Yeah,
You know, one thing I've just realized as well, I'm going to test your knowledge now.
yeah.
BMW recently bought this style grill back on which BMW?
I'm not sure. It's
E46.
E46.
E46 M3.
Yeah, E46.
Different shape,
Yeah.
but slack.
Oh, are you meaning from the classic range, not from the newer
No,
cars?
so are you classing E46 as a classic now?
E46 is a classic.
I guess it is.
It is.
20 years old, isn't
Yeah.
it? So yeah, I guess
Yeah,
it
it's
is
a
classed as a
classic.
classic. So they,
Yeah.
E46. See?
Yeah, nice. See why you're my hero.
Hey?
See why you're my hero.
I'll give you that. You know what? Let's move on to the interior. As far as classic cars go, this interior, I'm absolutely loving this. This is amazing. Now, you've re-leathered the seats
Yep.
Is it different leather to what it came with from factory?
Yes. So the original color was like a light gray.
Okay.
I hated it. I'm an interior guy. If
Yeah.
you notice, all my cars have interiors done.
Yeah.
I hated the color because it didn't complement the exterior.
Yeah, grey wouldn't work with
Yeah,
this
it
paint,
wouldn't. So the color in choice is called Piccadilly Cognac. We call it a vintage leather because it's got an aged look. So all these marks and creases are meant to make the interior look old, but in essence it's new.
Patina.
Yeah, patina, that's the word.
This looks absolutely and I love the fact that it doesn't have headrests.
Yeah.
That is so cool. You know, one other thing that I've just noticed, this car has got AC. I'm not even joking, look. There's an AC button here. Does it work?
I've never tried it. I haven't owned it long enough to try it.
Fingers crossed, hey?
Yeah,
Fingers
hopefully.
crossed. You're gonna need it in South Africa,
Yeah,
I'll tell you, mate. You
definitely.
need aircon. Mate, this car, over 40 years old and the car's got AC. That's absolutely amazing. Check this ashtray out by the You know what? As you're indicating, you just flick the ash off your cigarette. That's oh, brilliant. You know what? This is so cool, man.
Thanks, bro.
You know, we just don't get stuff like this over here, and to see something that's come from abroad, it's quite different to the European E9s.
Yes,
Isn't it?
It is. So this is actually a European E9,
Okay.
but the spec itself, at the time when the doctor bought it, he wanted everything. So it's got the power steering, it's got the sunroof, it's got the AC. So in the 2800 CS, this is the best spec car you can get.
This is crazy.
So we don't get much guys that can restore the wood to original. This is hydro dipping.
Oh, it's hydro dipped.
Yeah,
Okay,
so a good
yeah.
buddy of mine's volunteer jumped on board and he hydro dipped all the pieces. So yeah, the nice thing is everyone came together. Everyone heard that a car's going to London to go for a car show.
So they all wanted a piece of the
please,
action.
please, you know. So that's the nice thing, and it just goes to show what you can achieve if you unite. You know, I mean, we've never met face to face, and I mean, my car's here in the best workshop that it could ever be in. You know,
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
This hydro dipping is so good.
Yeah.
You know what? I thought this was the original wood. That's bloody amazing.
Yeah.
That
So a
is
lot
cool.
of detail was done on the hydro dipping.
And
So yeah,
that's taking into consideration that you guys have very limited resources.
we do.
You know what I mean? Like
do.
in the UK, we more or less have everything on hand.
Yeah.
Whereas obviously being in
South Africa, you're limited.
very limited.
And the skill level to get people that can work on these old cars is very difficult, you know, and I suppose that's why our business in particular is growing. It's because this is a dying trade. The trade schools offer the new cars and train people based on where the motoring industry is heading.
Yeah.
And you get the youngsters that don't want to get their hands dirty and they don't want to work on cars like this, you know. So it's a dying trade. So we try our best. Most of our staff I take is inexperienced and we try and train them.
Train them up,
you know.
yeah.
So that's how we're trying to change the car scene.
Well, it seems like you've got some good people behind you.
No,
and,
I
you know,
do.
It's you can only be as good as the team around you, right?
No, of course.
Because this is not a one-man. Running a business is not a one-man job.
Definitely,
You know what
without
I
a
mean?
doubt. Yeah,
So yeah, when you get back, tell all your team Parm said, well done.
I will. I will. They're watching now.
Now this car also, you know, being a full-on showpiece, it's also got a boot build in it as well, which Chip has done in-house, all himself. It's all been trimmed by himself. Dude, I wasn't expecting anything less, to be honest with you.
Thanks, bro.
This is real cool, man. You got the perspex going on. What are these bits you've put? Oh, that's the jack.
That's the jack, yeah. That's all the tools that the car came with.
Okay.
We just had it powder coated.
Yeah.
Obviously, this car doesn't have a spare wheel. I chose not to put the spare wheel because I have a lot of friends, and when I get a flat tire, I want to test my friendship with them.
One quick phone call.
Yeah, one quick phone call.
And you know who's turning up,
Yeah,
right?
who's turning up, yeah. So
or the guy that doesn't answer his phone.
Then you know, yeah.
Yeah.
I just taught you something now.
Dude, listen, one thing I want to applaud you on, and
Yeah.
not even we've been able to do this, or we've never done it,
Yeah.
is these coil
Oh yeah.
hard lines.
Yeah.
Flipping out. I've been wanting to do those in a build for years, but we've just never, it's just never happened. But
Yeah. Yeah.
that's pretty
Shout
cool.
out to my A guy. He's
Yeah.
a champion.
That is cool. And then obviously you've got the color-coded tank
Yeah.
with the light up LED. That looks real neat, man. I'm proud.
Thank you, bro.
I'm proud.
We're just as proud, you know.
This is cool, man. And obviously another thing that I've noticed,
Yeah.
it's got all the stickers.
Yeah.
Dusseldorf, Netherlands. That one's faded. Where's
Yeah.
that one from?
I'm not sure actually. Just BMW car
That's
club.
probably the first ever country it went to.
Probably,
Right?
yeah.
Mate, this is great. So we're almost at the end of this video, and you know, like I said before, Chip, you know what? We struggle. Did you see the way I struggled to get my G80 M3 ready for Ultimate Dubs in March?
I did.
Yeah, so at the best of times, we struggled to get cars ready for the next day. But this guy got his car ready 6 weeks prior to get it in a container and get it shipped to the UK. That's a world first, right?
It is.
Shipping in recent days, shipping your car to different countries, you know, for shows, it's kind of become the norm. But from South Africa to the UK, we salute you, and especially you, my man.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Brother.
And again, thanks for trusting us with your car.
Oh, cool, bro.
I'm really humbled that you reached out and said, "Hey, Parm, listen, when you look at," I was like, "Yeah, man, yeah, just get the car here. We'll take care of it."
Cool.
Make sure you guys give Chicano Customs a follow. We'll throw up the links to their Instagram handles and the YouTube channel as well. And more importantly, make sure you follow Chip on his Instagram. Some of the cars he's done, they're absolutely brilliant. E30s is your speciality, really,
Yeah,
isn't it?
E30s, classic BMWs, that's my specialty.
Listen, if you're into that classic BMW game, get on it, man. Chip, once again,
Yeah,
I'm sure you're going to have a really good time at Gravity this weekend.
definitely looking forward to it.
The question is, will you come back for more shows?
Of course.
Maybe not with the car, but
to attend, yeah.
yeah?
In fact, we're busy planning a show in South Africa.
Yeah.
And I want to extend an invite to you guys to come over and come check our car scene.
Awesome,
It
man.
will
Listen,
mean the world to us.
Let us know when it's on, and we will do our absolute best to make it there, man.
Definitely.
It's,
Remember, the conversion ratio is 1:25, so it will be a very cheap holiday for you
So
guys.
yeah, I could come with this much cash and walk out with a briefcase
Yeah.
full of cash.
I
Yeah?
have to get you arm guards though.
Oh, will you? I'm not sure if I'm ready for that, but yeah, listen, thank you very much, sir,
brother.
once again.
Thanks so much.
Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Once again, thanks very much to Chip for joining us today. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, share, and...
Subscribe.
There you go. Now that Chip said it, you have to subscribe to the channel. For now, from me and from Chip, we'll see you in a bit. Thank you very much. Chip's back here today with us. He's getting his car all detailed and ready for Gravity Show this weekend. I've got something special to give him, so I'm just going to give that to him now. So if you follow me, let's get his reaction on camera. Wow. Wow.
Look at the colour difference.
Yeah.
It's like a deep red kind of.
Listen, Chip, grab that microphone for a second. Stand up. I've got something for you, dude. Yeah. Look. So, I've got you a couple of stickers to put on the side of your car.
Oh, lovely, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got you a whole load of air fresheners.
Not for me.
Got you some airlift lanyards. You can give
Nice.
these away to your hardcore followers back home.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Definitely.
And listen, got you and your brother a t-shirt This t-shirt is brand new.
Yeah.
It's not been released. We're actually releasing it at Gravity.
Really?
Yeah. So you are the first ones.
Awesome.
Okay.
Bro. Awesome.
I figured you were a medium,
I am a medium.
and I figured your brother was a large.
Large.
So these are for you.
Thank you so much.
All right. So
Yeah.
medium and large. That's it.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
There we go. We're gonna get your car ready for Gravity.
Yes.
But yeah.
Thank you, bruh. Yo, I feel like it's my birthday.
Well, happy birthday. So yeah, mate, every day is a celebration, bro.
No, definitely.
You know what I mean?
Bro. Thank you
All
so
right.
much, bro. And your hospitality again. I mean,
It's,
yo,
listen, it's what we do, man.
No,
It's
of course.
just, you know.
yeah.
But yeah,
Thank
enjoy.
you. Thanks.
Let's get this sorted out. That's
Yeah.
made a big difference
Yeah,
already,
big
innit?
difference already. Yeah.
Amazing. This guy loves doing a bit of machine work.
I see that.
Yeah. Huh? Oh, okay. But you're into it though, right?
Yeah. But it's got a twinkle in his eye when he's.
He just does it as a hobby.
Yeah. Nice. No, good, bro.
Nice.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Big time. Hey guys, Moosa from Chicano Customs all the way in South Africa. I want to say a massive shout out to Raj, Parm and the team at Car Audio and Security. You guys have made us feel like we're part of your family, and I can't thank you enough. And a massive shout out to all the peeps in the UK and Europe that's attending the show and following the channel. Make sure you guys subscribe to Car Audio and Security. And I want to say from a fellow South African to you guys, we aspire to be like you guys. So keep doing what you're doing. We love your cars. And I'll catch you guys soon. Hopefully I'll see you guys at the Gravity show. Please come say hi. Moosa. I'll catch you guys soon.